small habits that actually reveal a lot about your personality. Don't tell people show who they really are in very subtle ways, including their habits. In fact, your choices and preferences are almost as telling as your Myers-Briggs personality type or the career personality test you take for work. These tests can shock us with how accurate they are sometimes, as results can even show you could have the rarest personality type. Read on to learn more about the habits that speak volumes and that reveal more about your personality than you think. The way you roll toilet paper. The debate about the right way to hang your TP has raged nearly since the roller's invention. However, therapist Gilda Carl, Ph.D., claims that she can learn about your personality through your preference on this matter. She surveyed 2,000 men and women about whether they hang their toilet paper in the overhand or underhand position. She also asked her volunteers to fill out questionnaires that would probe how assertive they were, on a scale of 1 to 10, in their relationships. Dr. Carl's results suggest that those who prefer the overhand method are more dominant, while the underhanders tend to be more submissive. Some extremely dominant types even admitted to switching the paper direction in other bathrooms they visited. What first began as a fun exercise actually turned into an accurate assessment tool. While it adds humor to the conversation, it also provides insight on your compatibility with a prospective partner, Carl tells The Independent. Your shoe choices. A study published in the Journal of Research in Personality suggests that you can read someone's personality through their choice of footwear. Volunteers submitted photos of their shoes and then completed a questionnaire on their personality traits. Another group gazed upon the photos and then described the personality of the wearer, and they were remarkably accurate. They gauged the age, income, and attachment anxiety of someone based solely on the shoes. Their results indicate that people who wear comfortable shoes tend to be relatively agreeable. Ankle boots are generally worn by those who are more aggressive. Wearing uncomfortable shoes implies that you're more of a calm person, while those with new and well-maintained footwear have a more anxious or clingy persona. The way you walk. Body language expert Patty Wood tells Men's Health that your stroll reveals your personality. If your weight is usually forward and your stride is quick, you are extremely productive and highly logical. People admire you for that, but you may come off a bit cold and competitive. If you walk with your chest forward, shoulders back, and your head held high, common in a lot of politicians and celebrities, you are fun, charismatic, and socially adept, though you may tend to hog the spotlight. If your weight is over your legs, not forward or back, you're more interested in people than in tasks and more focused on your personal life than your career. You're great when part of a group, but tend to get distracted. Lastly, if you're light on your toes when you walk and your eyes are glued to the floor, you're most likely introverted and polite. A study published in the Journal of Interpersonal Violence suggests that jail inmates with psychopathic tendencies were able to judge vulnerability and pick potential victims simply by viewing the way people walk. You might want to adopt some of those more assertive styles. Your handshake. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found your handshake can alter people's impressions of you. In the experiment, judges were trained to assess 8 characteristics of a handshake: completeness of grip, temperature, dryness, strength, duration, vigor, texture, and eye contact. The results indicate that participants with firmer handshakes described themselves as more emotionally expressive, extroverted, and positive than others. Those with looser grips were more shy and neurotic. The judges' first impressions correlated with this. They agreed that the participants with firmer handshakes were more confident and less socially anxious. Nervous tics. Are you a nail biter or skin picker? Scientists call these body-focused repetitive behaviors, BFRB. In a 2015 study published in the Journal of Behavior Therapy and Experimental Psychiatry, researchers analyzed people's personalities and then filmed while they were in a situation that was extremely frustrating, relaxing, or boring, looking for tics that might emerge. People who compulsively tugged on their hair or bit their nails tended toward perfectionism, and their actions are a result of trying to soothe boredom, irritation, and dissatisfaction. Because it feels better to do something instead of nothing, Repetitive behavior proves comforting. Subscribe, like, and share.